Hello and welcome to Play the Game with Steve. And finally, thanks to Brand and StreamYard, I can finally play the game on my channel with someone else. And that someone special is Mr.
Eric. Hello.
Eric, how are you doing this beautiful Sunday?
Excellent. It's a beautiful day, and it's always a great day to get some Marvel Champions to the table.
Dude, don't I know it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So I'm super excited, and hopefully I'll be able to live stream. So this is right now we're just recording, but I'm going to try this on on a live stream, and then this is going to be fun because I'm going to also promote Marvel Champions Playtime, the Facebook group, and we're going to do live plays off of that. So Marvel Champions Playtime is something I started during the pandemic, and it worked great. And I met Eric there. I met Brant and Brian and so many other players that we have played together on Marvel Champions Playtime. We even had Caleb Grace join us one time when we did that Black Panther tribute, which was awesome. He came in and did some just some comments and said hello. It's actually one of the pictures on the Playtime Facebook page. Is that moment where I'm like, I'm gonna screenshot this, and because it's like, I was awesome. I was like, and because normally they don't really come to these Facebook things because they think it's like, oh, if you're gonna stream, if you're gonna use Tabletop Simulator and stuff like that, they don't want to associate with themselves. But when I played, I said we were playing off of the cameras and we're playing with the actual cards. He's like, you know what? Let me go check it out and see how it goes. So that was pretty awesome. Were you there? Because
I watched it. I wasn't in the game. But,
you wasn't in the game. Oh, okay.
Yep.
I think I think I had 3 new people in the group when that happened, and then I was like, I think David Peterson was there. Well, I can just go back and look at the picture. I'll see the names of the people, and it was pretty exciting for everyone. So it was great. So if you're just watching this for the first time and you haven't joined us yet, join us. Marvel Champions Playtime. There's people from all around the world, from the UK. And I know the UK kind of started their own little play group, which is great, which is what I wanted, is just during the pandemic, still try to bring the community together. So that was the purpose of Marvel Champions Playtime. And now we can still use that, even though we can play face-to-face. We can still join chat and then just meet some people that we like and just, hey, let's have a game. Who's available? And that's it. All right, so Eric, we are going to play some Spider Folks versus the Sandman and the Sinister Six and the Rhino. So we're going to play against all the Sinister people. So I really enjoyed the Sandman, and like I said, it's a Sunday. It's cheese. We're going to have some fun and just play some decks. What deck are you trying to build?
All right, so let me flip my camera around here and see if we can get this working out here. There we go. And okay, so I've got Peter Parker, who is a genius. So we'll be able to get Moon Girl out, some extra resources with, where am I seeing it? The Ingenuity. As well, to give him some extra mental as well. But when he flips up, so surprisingly, I'm not incorporating a lot of the spider allies. I'm leaving that to Steve. But I am going to focus on Black Cat. We're going to try to do a Voltron on her as much as possible because she doesn't have any damage when she's attacking. And then everyone else is just going to help me mitigate with the minions. And possibly either confuse the villain or bring some extra cards into your deck. With Ironheart, Throg will definitely always come out with a tough on him. But then my other focus out here is in all of my event cards. So including 2 weapons, Yarnborn and the hand cannon will help me utilize a couple of mean swings. And then everything else is to also then help mitigate the threat that's going to be coming out. So with Chase Them Down, you'll pay for that, Into the Fray, Smash the Problem, and everything else. And hopefully we'll then bring home a win.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I was going to say, did you have the sidearm in there?
I did not think of the sidearm. Thank
Yeah,
you.
it's that
I
basic
will.
issue.
Yes, I will definitely add one of those for Black Cat.
And you know what's fun is I like to kind of cheat fusillade with the sidearm
Oh, yes.
because so Yang the mean swings actually require you to exhaust an upgrade you control. You have to exhaust a weapon that you control, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was how does it? Let me just read. What does it say again?
Here. Exhaust a weapon upgrade you control. Deal 5 damage to an enemy.
So that's great because you can use fusillade and just
Yeah.
exhaust the sidearm and just still do the 5 damage without having to use Yonborn or having to use your
That's right.
your other things. But I thought that's a cool combo with fusillade that people might not think of if you just put that on one of your allies. But if you compare that to mean swing, if you read mean swing and you can see the difference in the wording.
Right, because then you need to make a basic attack, exhaust a weapon upgrade on your hero.
There you go.
Okay, so big difference. So
Big difference.
actually, I had not thought of this combo. This is fantastic. Thank you, Steve.
Hey, you're welcome. All right, well, I will try to show you guys a little bit of the combo I will be playing with Jessica Drew. Normally, Jessica Drew, I like to play Captain Marvel Draw Your Life with the combination of leadership and protection. But today, we're going to be focused on the spider folks. So we do have a couple of spider tingles because Web Warrior characters can take 1 point of damage and then cancel a treachery. I have a Hangar Bay, which says when an ally defends against an attack and is not defeated, I can ready that ally, which is good. I got 2 med teams. Now, the ally we're going to be focusing on here is my good buddy, SpiderUK, and we're going to have a gay old time with this guy. Then the other guys in protection have Spider-Man, Miles Morales, Spider-Man Noir, and Silk. And then I'm going to have a med lab for the leadership card. So if ever he gets defeated for some reason, I can just put him under the med lab and then bring him back. I have a leadership training. Leadership training is good with her, with Spider-Woman. Actually, all the trainings are excellent with Spider-Woman because these are events of that color. So I can bring back my pheromones with these leadership trainings, which is amazing recursion, right? I can just stun and confuse en masse. So in solo play, if you're playing with the, or protection, I could have added this, bring back the contaminant immunities. So leadership training is amazing. Now, I'm also going to help you in your strategy. I'm including a reinforced suit inspired in a sky cycle because you will be joining Black Cat, and we're going to try to pump her up. So this is some cooperative things that you can do when you're playing multiplayer. But these are the secret cards I'm going to be using. It is the tactic ready for action. So I will be able to give an ally I control a tough status card. So it's going to be mostly going on SpiderUK, which is going to be tough. You'll be able to defend Sandman because he has 5 health, which is going to just make him amazing. So he can take most of the indirect damage and then just deal. And then hopefully when I have all of my things set up, he's going to be able to do 6 damage just by defending. And then with the Hangar Bay, he'll be able to ready and defend again for another 6 damage. So that's even before the villain deals the damage. So that's the best part. So that's why we included the Triskelion, so I can have at least 4 spider people. And then the basic cards, we have the 3 doubles. We have the Web of Life and Destiny. I have 2 Warriors of the Great Red. One is going to be for me, and one is I'm going to eventually put on you. I have Across the Spider-Verse, if ever I lose some of those allies and I can go get them back. I have Spider-Man, Otto Octavius, and Spider-Man Hobie Brown. Now, if I wasn't playing into the strategy to help keep your character alive, I would probably replace the med teams with Return the Favors to be able to cancel and deal more damage to play off the spider tingles. But I'm just going to try to keep him because, oh wait, you said you're not playing the Enraged, right?
Correct. I did.
All right, so I will make that switch right now because I was putting the 2 med teams to, if you were enraging, which means she does take a consequence damage, I would have been able to just heal her. But yeah, then I will definitely put these Return to Favors instead of the med teams.
Okay. All right, great.
So there you go. And then I can also cancel them with the spider tingles, which is great. So it's a free 5 damage, right?
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
Yeah, that is definitely an underrated card.
Yeah, the Return the Favor or the Spider Tingles?
Spider Tingles.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
For sure.
yeah.
All right, so I will shuffle up, and you can shuffle up, and
Yep.
then the villain deck's already been shuffled, and then we have some stuff to do. So I'm gonna just shuffle all of these. All right. Well, we got destroyed on game one, so we saw. Let's just do a little tweaking. So I added two cards that the unflappable and the unflappable and what? An armored vest. These are two cards that I'm going to be playing on Spider-Man, just to give him a little bit more of a defense and some bonuses for defending, so he can draw more cards. So again, these are beautiful things that you can do when you're synergizing with two decks. I only removed Miles Morales and Return the Favor to lower my cost curve, and then I am ready to go.
All right. Yeah, I pulled out my mean swings. I'm even getting rid of that hone technique and the hand cannon. If Spidey isn't going to be available to do attacking, if he's going to be defending more often than not. And we'll see how this plays out.
Yeah, so maybe like those, because I still think the home technique is not a bad idea if you add the, what's it called? The more aggressive events, right?
Right.
So if you're adding, let's say, the one with overkill, the one that has overkill there, the assault, reckless assault, something like that there.
Yeah.
So, and then if you're paying with a physical and a mental, which you can do because of your cards, you can definitely get some of that.
All right, well, we'll try including one of those. We'll see how it all plays out.
All right, so I'm shuffling the encounter decks.
Yep.
I'm going to resolve City Sands while you do that. So just
cool.
So we put one, and then so we have 5 counters, and then 1, 2. Oh wait, the obligations can't go there. 3 obligations can't go there. 3, 4, and 5. All right, so those are down, and then we shuffle in our obligations. All right, and hopefully you don't get that first turn that you had.
Yeah, let's hope not. Well, I just dealt out my my starting 6, so I will flip down here to show. Whoa.
Oh, well, there you go. Unflappable, finesse. All right, so I have some good stuff. I can hang your. So I have a beautiful first turn. So I'm going to have a finesse, unflappable, and a hanger bay. Or I can inconspicuously remove some more cards. But hanger bay is part of the strategy, so I think I am going to do that. So I'm going to play into that, my strategy. All right, so I'm going to look at the top card of the villain deck. It is a boost of 0, so that's good. I'm going to spend 2 to play a finesse. I'm going to use finesse to play unflappable on you, and inconspicuous to play a hanger bay. And I can remove 2 counters off the city streets or 2 threats. I think thwarting for me is better, and then you can remove some of those counters, right? Because you have aggressive people.
Yeah.
Oh, and you got Senior Fury. Oh,
I do. Turn 1. I'll be able to get him out.
Awesome sauce. So let's not worry about damage. Let's try to set up some control turn 1.
All right. Is it to me?
Yeah.
Okay. Excellent. All right. Well, then I will use a genius. Oops. I'm still down. Use Genius, use Peter Parker's Scientist resource, and I don't have a weapon, so I guess we'll use the Power of Aggression to bring out Senior Fury. I will have him draw me 3 more cards, Moon Girl, Aunt May, and another Power of Aggression.
The dilemma.
Yeah, well, I could bring out Moon Girl since I'm down in Genius form right now.
Yeah, that's good.
Is not a bad idea. As much as I'd love to do the swinging leg kick and the Quinn Carrier out here on turn 1. So let's do.
Oh, but you could. You can have Aunt May, Queen Carrier, and Moon Girl.
How?
Well, that those are three mental resources, right? The aggressive, the fusillade, and
Oh,
the
that's right, because she lets you draw. That's right. Okay. Good point. So yeah, this is a wild. That counts. This is a mental. And I guess use the swinging web kick, all three of these, to pay for Moon Girl, which will then let me draw 3 more cards.
it's beautiful.
Nice. I did not think I totally forgot about her ability to do that. Thank you. An enhanced Spidey sense, a looking for trouble, and a sidearm. Okay. Well, now, what would be best here? Because I could do 1, 2, 3 to get out the Quinn Carrier, use the Quinn Carrier to pay for Aunt May.
That's how I see it in my head. I think
Yeah,
that's the best
yeah,
option.
do that. Use the Carrier for May.
But of course,
Then,
you're Spider-Man when you do that, right?
um, yes, because, well,
Because you need to be an Avenger.
I do need to be an Avenger. You are exactly correct. Thank you. Yeah, it's the little language, it's the
Oh
fine
yeah.
print. Okay, but now I can actually do some things. So let's have Moon Girl take 2 counters off of the city streets.
Yep.
We could have Nick Fury thwart for 2.
Yep. 0 out of
Okay.
18.
And then Spidey could punch for 2.
Christmas. All right,
Okay.
we're ready.
All right, then much better turn 1, and so Sandman is down to 34.
All right, I have a pretty cool next turn. Oh yeah, I forgot endurance. You gave me the endurance, so endurance is not in my deck. All right.
Right. Yeah. And actually, I'm going to switch things up. It won't change the game state at all. I'm going to have Moon Girl. She will have thwarted for 2. Nick took 2 counters off. That way, he's still at full health of 3.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
when Sandman attacks, he could take all 3 instead of only being able to take 2.
Correct.
Okay.
And don't forget, if you defend, you have unflappable on you.
I do. Yes, I do. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
All right, let me draw up.
Because we know he's attacking for 3, so you could actually You could actually block for me first, draw an extra card as well.
Yeah. Oh, and I have a backflip as well.
Oh, dude, gravy time! Way better than last time. All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
2 here. Sandman's attacking me.
Okay. All right. So you're taking it on the chin, right? No, I tease.
You know it's a 3 attack. If you defend with Spider-Man for 3, you will draw a card off unflappable.
Right. Yep. So fine, we'll do that. Spider-Man will defend for you.
Yeah.
I draw a card. There's a web shooter.
Sweet. And then he wants to attack you.
Which then I get to draw a card first.
Yes.
And then Nick is going to block.
For 3, 4, 5, 6. So now there's 3 damage that you need to reassign.
Yes. I'll just take all 3 of it. Because otherwise I don't want to get rid of Moon Girl just yet.
All right. So that means we're going to resolve Surging Sands for 2, 3, and 4. Hey, that panic in the streets is gone. And then 2 encounter cards. I get now or never. I will exhaust and spend a resource, which is going to be a ready for action. And then
wait a minute. I could have used my backflip.
No, it's a peril. It's a peril.
No. When he attacked me, remember?
No, because you defended with Nick Fury.
Right.
Only one character can defend.
Yep. Okay. Fair enough.
And then Craven.
Craven. Okay. There we go.
And then passes over to you.
Okay. All right. What does Craven have? He has 6 health. Well, we will get rid of that. I have Ingenuity, which I cannot bring out just yet.
If you want to flip down, though, you can.
Okay. I will. I'm going to take care of Craven first.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah. Let's have Moon Girl, though she'll take 2 counters off of city streets.
Yep.
Okay. Then let me use my Quinn Carrier to bring out a web shooter.
Yeah.
That will give me 3 counters on that. Okay. Let's do. Okay. Okay. I will use a web shooter to put a spider tracer on Craven.
Yes. There's only 2 threat on the main, so.
Okay. Well, I have it in my hand. I want to use it. And then I will do 1, 2, 3 to bring out my swinging web kick, which will then get rid of Craven and remove those 2 threat.
Yep. Good call.
Then I'm going to flip down, use Aunt May, and heal back up to full health.
Sweet Christmas. And and you're keeping your.
Yeah. So Craven's gone. I'm holding on to Ingenuity for next turn. The Spider Tracer got used up, and we used Moon Girl to take 2 off of City Streets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. I'm going to spend 3 and play Spider-Man Hobby Brown. I'm going to use Finesse to play a Spidey Tingle, which is great. And then I will be done, and I will stay up since you are down.
2, 3, 4, 5.
There we go. I have a
6.
Warrior of the Great Web. So 2, 4, 5. And no, I don't have 6 cards. I have 5. And I have Pheromones, Warrior of the Great Web, and I have another Finesse plus my apartment. Wow. Okay, that's going to be good.
Cool.
Okay. We are going to add 2 threat to the main. Sandman is going to scheme against you for 1. Plus 2 is 3, so that is going to go to 5. He is going to attack into me. I will defend with. Do I defend with this guy? No. Actually, I'm gonna defend for 2. Plus 3. It's always the plus 3. All right, so I'm gonna take 4. I'm gonna go down to 7, and then resolve Surging Sands for 3. 1, 2, and 3. There goes your eviction notice.
Cool.
2 encounter cards. 1 is Sandstorm. Will deal 3 indirect damage. Do you want to take it all?
Yeah, I'll take it all because then I'll use Aunt May again.
And then we have a Tidal Sands. We'll add additional threat here where X is equal to the number of sands. So this is going to go to 5 with with a hazard icon. Okay. All right. Passes over to me. Loses this. Okay. I want to play the Warrior of the Great Web on myself. I'm short a resource if I do. Unless... All right. I'm going to go 1 and 2. 1 and 1 and a Venom Blast to play a Pheromones, which is going to stun and confuse him. That's perfect. Sweet. Oh, that's not really perfect because then you can't do anything.
Well, I'm flipping up, and I can also get rid of that side scheme.
You can? Okay.
Yeah.
I have another Warrior of the Great Web. Okay, I will flip down. Let's look at the boost card. It's going to be a boost of 3. It's a Hobgoblin. All right. He will thwart for 2 off the main and take 2 consequence damage. Okay, I'm going to use my Warrior of the Great Web to play my apartment, and then I'm going to look for an aspect card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll keep my return. I'll keep return to favor, and then I'll just pitch it. I just wanted to put something down so I can get more cards for next turn, and I'll just pitch my return to favor. We're not there yet. Next turn.
Getting there.
Yep.
Cool. How's your health?
I'm at 7. I'm good.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. All right. Before I flip up, let me use Aunt May. I'll heal back up for 3. So that takes me back up to full health. And you know, for the longest time, I always thought there was a plate of cookies on her tray.
Yeah.
And there's not. But yeah. It's a blanket. It's pills and water, I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe the soup's behind the blanket. I don't know. Anyway. Okay, Aunt May healed me up. Then I will use a strength to bring out ingenuity since I currently am down with the genius trait.
Yeah.
So let's just kind of flip a couple of these things around. Cool. Then I'll use my genius, that Peter Parker, to bring out an endurance on myself. So that will get me up to 13.
Sweet.
Then I'm going to flip up. I'll use that ingenuity and the Quinn Carrier to bring out a combat training on myself.
Nice.
I'll use a web shooter to play Smash the Problem, which now that I have my +1 from combat training, that will remove 3 threat from that side scheme.
Yep.
And I have to exhaust to do that. And then lastly, Moon Girl is going to thwart for 2, and then that should remove that side scheme, and that gets rid of Moon Girl as well.
Awesome. What a turn.
Yeah. And then lastly, I wish I could make Aunt May an honorary Avenger, but
No, keep it,
alas.
because as soon as you find what's her face.
Yeah,
fine,
hopefully.
right?
Yeah, hopefully she'll come out soon. Cool.
All right. While you draw your hand, we're going to add 2 threat for the villain's turn. 5. He will be confused against me and stunned against you. Unfortunately, you do not get the draw card.
That's all right. Oh, and there's Black Cat in my hand. Perfect.
Well, there you go. I will get the Hobgoblin as my encounter card, and you will get Calling in Favors. We'll go get the Rhino. Oh my God, look at this. Shadows, last card. And where is Rhino? All right, so now we have some big minions to deal with.
Okay.
That was a pretty easy turn for us. And now your go, Mr. Spidey Man.
Cool. All right.
Well, then look at the top 5 for a color card. Oh, and I have a Sky Cycle I'll be able to put on you if you want.
Oh, sweet.
Or
okay.
an Armored Vest.
All right. Well, I'll use Ingenuity and the Quinn Carrier to bring out Black Cat. I'll make her an honorary Avenger. Then I will. How much health are on those minions?
6 and 8.
6 and 8. Okay. Huh. Gosh, I almost wish Aunt May could punch. Yeah. So, and the honorary Avenger, that just gives her an extra health and the Avenger trait. Okay.
Yeah.
And I used those already. Of course, I'm 1 shy to do a webbed up. 1 shy to bring out the mansion. Bummer.
Is there something else you could have played instead of playing the honorary Avenger? Did you put 1 or 2 in your deck?
Well, if I there's only 1.
Okay. See, that's
which, yeah. So if I don't do the honorary Avenger, then I could bring out webbed up, which could definitely help us. And then we just won't put the Sky Cycle on her yet, right? Because that you need to be an Avenger for the Sky Cycle.
Yeah, I took the Armored Vest anyway. I wasn't sure.
All right. Well, let me do that. So I won't make her the honorary Avenger just yet. I'll pitch these 3 with the web shooter to webbed up our enemy.
Yeah.
And then Spidey can punch for 3 on.
If you do this on Hobgoblin, you can just I was gonna say no. He's patrol. So if you punch for 3 on the Rhino and just web up the Hobgoblin.
Sure. Yeah, we could put webbed up on Hobgoblin. Spidey will punch for 3. Black Cat could either punch for 1 or she can remove a sand counter.
Yes, you're good.
All right, so just have her punch for 1.
Yeah.
Then okay, so then that's 4 on Rhino.
Yeah, 4 on Rhino.
Remind me, which encounter set is it that Rhino comes in?
The Calling in Favors.
Okay, thanks.
All right, so my guy goes. All right, I'm going to flip up. I'm going to spend a strength to play my other finesse. I'm going to spend my 2 finesses to play Silk. I get to go get rid of a treachery card. Guess what I'm getting rid of? Where are you, Shadows? Get out of here. Get out of here. I don't want to see you. Silk is my favorite card in protection.
Yes.
All right, then I'm going to use Spider-Man Noir to play Warrior of the Great Web on myself. And then I'm going to use Armored Vest to play Triskelion. I'll give you an Armored Vest the next time.
Okay.
And then I get a blue card, so now I have 3 power. Or I can remove 2 threat, get a +1 power, and then have 4 power, and then I can take out Rhino for you.
Cool.
Yeah, so there you go. So I'm going to remove 2 threats from the main, so that's going to go down to 3. He's going to get defeated, and then 3 cards. So 0, 0, and 2. So deal 2 damage to the villain.
2 to the villain. All right. That takes him to 32.
I'll remove a sand counter with Silk, and then I will punch for 4 on the Rhino, and he is out of here.
Awesome.
All right. And then he's not stunned there. I'm just going to put 2 stuns on him because he's not activated. All right.
And 5. I do have a enhanced Spidey sense in my hand.
Oh, perfect. I have a free Life of Destiny, and I have Across the Spider-Verse. So I'll be able to go look for some spider cards. Cool. All right. This game is going a lot better than our first
Yes.
game. You were obliterated. I think that your first turn, that first turn of you doing nothing and
Nothing. Exactly. Yeah.
Yep. All right. This is going to go to 5. Sandman wants to attack you, triggers your Spidey sense.
Spidey sense, draw a card. I think this one I will defend for 3.
Oh, you're lucky. It is a perfect defense.
Nice. So I draw another card off of Unflappable.
Yep.
Sweet.
And then he wants to attack me. I also have a defense of 3. So I will defend as well. Watch it be 6. It is 6. So I will take 3. I'm going to go down to 4. Resolve Surging Sands. 1, 2, and 3. There you go. And then double encounter card. Oh, yeah. And Hobgoblin.
Yep. Take a stun off him.
And then you get a Sand Smash. He wants to attack you with +1 attack.
I think this one I'll just have to take on the chin. I'm at 13 health. I'm fine.
So 3.
But I do get to draw another card though.
Yeah, so he's only attacking you for 3.
Okay.
And then Resolve Surging Sands, which is going to get rid of 1. We place our acceleration, and it's going to deal you 3 indirect damage.
So 3 more damage. So a total of 6. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm down to 7.
And now Shadows is back in the deck. And then I get Dirt Trap with a Crisis for 1. All right.
Oh, I can also do a hero response. After the villain attacks you, remove 1 threat from a scheme for damage that you took from that attack to a maximum of 5. I got a you'll pay for that in my hand.
Oh, did you want to do that?
Yeah, might as well, because that will remove 3 threat. I assume it wouldn't be the total of 6, right? That 3 extra indirect damage. So the you'll pay for that, I can only remove 3.
Yes, because he attacked you again for 3, right?
Yeah. Yeah, he hit me for 3 and then the indirect damage for 3.
Yeah. So you'll pay for that. Good call.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll do that. So that removes 3 threat.
Okay.
Cool.
I'm going to play Web of Life and Destiny for free because I'm a web warrior. I am going to spend 2 to do a Venom Blast for 5 on Hobby. I could take him out, but why? Oh, wait.
I also have an Into the Fray if we want to use that to take him out and then remove some threat.
Okay, well, I will remove the... Wait, before I do that. Do I want to Across the Spider-Verse? I think I'm going to do Ready for Action for a Med Lab. We don't need to remove threat because there's only 2. So what I'm going to do if you have one threat removal, you can just get rid of the dirt nap. Silk is going to punch this guy out. He's gone. I will flip down. I'm going to look for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right. So I have an aspect card. I will use Into the Spider-Verse to inspire Black Cat.
Cool. All right, you good?
Yes, I am.
All right, nice. All right, I will use Ingenuity to bring out a web shooter. Let's give that some counters. I will use a web shooter to put a spider tracer on Hobby.
Oh, Hobgoblin is gone.
Oh, he's already gone? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I'm looking at your board. Okay,
So
so there are
there's
no other
nothing.
minions.
There's 2 threat. There's 1 crisis, and there's 4 sand counters. But we can't do damage to Sandman because he has the sand form.
Okay, cool. All right, then, all right, well, there are no minions, so nothing to do with Into the Play. Bummer, we have no other minions, so Spider-Girl, not the best time to bring her out. All right, well, I could use a web shooter and the Quinn Carrier. That's 2. We'll go 3 and 4 to do a webbed up on Sandman.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Then Black Cat could. How are we on sand counters? Is that 4?
There's 4. So if you want to remove 2, that's probably good.
Yeah. Well, Black Cat can only remove 1.
I inspired her.
Oh, you did. I missed that. All right. Well, then let's have Black Cat remove 2 off of City Streets.
Perfect. And if I can make a suggestion.
Go ahead.
Especially that you're not going to use Into the Fray.
Yeah.
Why don't you keep your web counter, your web on your web counters, instead of spending them and just keeping a card in your hand? That's just a suggestion, right?
Yeah. No, it's not a bad suggestion. I'll take it. Okay.
And I believe if you even want to go down, even if both of us are down, he's going to scheme for 3 against me. I don't think it's that bad if you want to heal up, or if you want to stay in 0, and then we can just wait, right?
Yeah, because he's now webbed up, so I can wait another turn.
Yeah, perfect.
From flipping down. Okay.
All right. So 2, 4, 5, and 6. So I have a reinforced suit. I haven't seen my SpiderUK yet, which is annoying because I want to build my deck off of him. So I have a Captain Marvel. All right. So we can see what we play here. All right. We're adding 3 threat, so that's going to go to 5. He is going to scheme against me for 3, so that's going to go to 8. So we're almost halfway there, and we have a crisis. He wants to attack you, but now he gets stunned.
Yep.
And then encounter for me, encounter for you. I get another dirt trap. And you get Master. Oh, you want to cancel this?
Enhance Spidey Sense.
All right, done. Because that would have been annoying, because then we'd have to remove 10 threat off the 2 crises.
Exactly. That would have been too annoying.
Yeah, there you go. Good job on the cancel. Oh, and I also had a Spider Tingle I could have used. Oh, Steve. Because it's a web warrior, and I am a web warrior even when I'm down. So, all right, and then it's your go.
Okay, and we didn't. Okay, so no minions came out. Okay, so let's do. Here, I'll do 1, 2, and 3 to do Hone Technique. So at least we'll get that out as another upgrade.
Yeah, and you use the 2 mental required?
Yes, I did. Yeah, I used, Ingenuity is a mental.
There you go.
There, Quinn Carrier is a wild, and then the third was a Chase Them Down, which is also a mental.
Nice.
Then why don't I... Yeah, so I didn't use my web shooter. So I'll use that web shooter now. Took the counter off to bring out Yarnborn. I'll have Spidey attack for 3. and then I can pitch this to use Yarnborn and deal 2 extra damage. So there is 5. That takes him down to 27.
No, he cannot take damage. He has the sand form.
Oh, okay.
So the first 3 is going to get prevented.
Okay.
And remove the sand form, and then we're going to resolve Surging Sands, and then for 3. There you go.
Okay, and then he can take 2 damage.
And then he took 2.
Okay, so he's down to 30 instead. Okay. All right. How are we on... I could have Black Cat remove 2 more counters off of city streets.
All right, well, we have... Okay, so, yeah, we can do that.
Okay. Either that or...
If you can remove a crisis, if you can just exhaust her to remove 1 crisis, that'd be awesome, because then I can remove the next one with Silk.
Okay, or then she'll thwart for 2.
All right, so removes the crisis, resolves the Surging Sands, so that's 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right. And then I am going to remove Silk, put her in the Med Lab, because she'll get defeated by consequential damage. After an ally is defeated by consequential damage, exhaust Med Lab, place it here, limit 1 ally per time. And then you exhaust Med Lab, and I can play her if she was in my hand. Oh, okay. Okay, wait. So I'm not gonna do the other med team right now. I'm gonna wait a second. All right, I am going to look at the top card. Oh no, I already did that, and I discarded it because that's what I do. All right, I'm gonna flip up. I'm gonna use double finesse, contaminant immunity. So that's gonna heal me for 3, go to 7, and be tough.
Okay, I'm decking out.
Okay, I'll deal you a card. Then I am going to use. You're not a web warrior yet, right?
Correct, not yet.
All right, I'm going to use Captain Marvel for leadership training with 2 counters on it. That's going to give me a blue one. And then I want to keep these cards. All right, I'm going to remove 3 sand counters. That goes down to 1. I'm going to use Silk and then put her on the Med Lab. Gets rid of Dirt Trap. Places a sand counter. 1 and 2. And then I am No and Then.
No and then.
No and Then. All right, I'm going to use 1 for Self-Propel Glide. I will ready and remove 3 more counters from here. And then give an ally, you control a tough status card. Unfortunately, because you don't have your things, I'm just going to pitch these 2 cards.
Okay.
Oh, wait. When I still got defeated, I would have drawn a card. It's a Spider Tingle. So I will use the ready for action for a Spider Tingle.
Cool.
And then we're good.
All right.
Okay. Let's ready up. All right. Let's see if I can find my guy. All right. 2, 4. There he is. There's my guy. So I think you're going to lose the suit because I have 1 card left. All right, we're going to add 3 threat. That's going to go to 8. He is stunned against me. Or is it you first?
I was first, so stunned against me.
Okay, aren't you an alter ego?
No, I didn't flip down.
Okay, and then he wants to attack me for 3. I'm tough. He can attack me for 6 because I'm tough and I have 7 health, so I'm laughing. And then I will take a damage. Wait, so we got 3 encounter cards. I'm going to take a damage. And it's a sand clone. I'm going to take a damage. Go down to 5. It's a now or never. It is a treachery. Oh, does that work? When you would deal and when you would reveal. Oh, okay. Well, that doesn't work. Okay, so it's now or never for you. So I can't do that. It's only when I reveal an encounter card. So you want to exhaust or put an acceleration?
I will
Exhaust a character and spend resource. That's the deal.
I'll exhaust Black. It's a character, right? It doesn't have to be my hero.
No,
so you said main character, my hero.
A character. Exhaust a character.
Fine. I'll exhaust Black Cat.
All right, and spend a resource, and then I will take a damage, and it's Doc Ock. All right. I wasn't able to do my little thing here. All right. Let's go. My turn. These go away. I'm going to spend 2 and a finesse for 3. I'm going to play my guy, SpiderUK. I'm going to use the finesse to play a reinforced suit on him, so he has 7 health. And then I'm going to use self-propelled glide for an inconspicuous. I'll remove 3 threat from amongst schemes into play. And then she is now a 4/4/4.
Nice.
Which I love. And then I'm going to punch Doc Ock, and then my guy is going to punch Doc Ock for 2. Done.
Well, why don't we, well, yeah. I was going to say, if I took care of Doc Ock, I also have a chase them down, which would then just take care of 2 more threats.
You have a same clone in front of you.
Right. And he only has a health of 3, right?
Correct.
Okay. All right, cool. Well, then I can still do all this. Cool. Okay. Well, then why don't I use Spider-Man to punch for 3, because I've got the combat training to get rid of the clone. Then I'll play chase them down and remove 2 threat.
That's down to 3. And then we resolve Surging Sands for 3. All right. It's funny how the standard cards seem to always stick together. Even though I shuffle, they find themselves.
Yeah.
And then it's your go.
Okay.
Are you going to boot camp?
I can either boot camp or I can swinging web kick.
Why not both?
I could do 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Actually, I could. So if I do Quinn Carrier, Ingenuity, and a web shooter, that will swinging web kick. So that will hit him for 8.
Yeah.
Right? He's got nothing to block that.
No.
So he's at 22. Okay. That takes care of swinging web kick. Then I will flip down, use his scientist resource with the energy to bring out boot camp.
Beautiful.
There we go. And Aunt May will heal me up for 4. Or technically, yeah, for 4. So I'll put boot camp out on Black Cat. There we go. Sweet.
All right, I'm going to take an extra card. All right, it's a pheromones. That's my last card. All right, we're good now. We're
yeah, this game's going much better.
Yeah. No,
like I said, it's the timing, getting the right cards out at the right time. And... All right, what do we get here? A strength, sidearm, chase them down.
So my turn is going to be pheromones, and then spider tingle.
6. All right, I can make Black Cat an honorary Avenger. We can give her a sidearm.
Oh, you're first, then I can give her the Sky Cycle.
Sweet.
All right, we're adding 3 threats, so that's going to go to 6. He wants to attack me. How many spider characters do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, so I can deal 3 damage with this guy. Yeah, all right, I'm going to do... Oh, but then we're going to resolve Surging Sands. It doesn't matter. All right, we're going to go 3. We're going to deal 3 damage to him from... and then he's attacking for 5. I'm going to take 5 on my Banum. I'm going to go down to 1.
Okay, down to 1. And you said, so Sandman took 3 damage?
Yep.
Okay, so he's at 19.
And then we resolve Surging Sands for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then he's going to scheme against you for 1 and put that card in. That's annoying. So the sand form is in, and then 3 cards. He's going to take a damage.
Who? Sandman's taking a damage?
No, me.
Oh, okay.
And he's going to take another damage. There we go. Cancel. Oh, I still get the surge. I'm going to take another damage. It's shadows. Canceled by the spider tingles.
Nice. Perfect.
Yes, it worked. And then you get uncertain loyalties. All right, I will flip down and exhaust. Oh, actually, I will just flip down and add 3 threat to the main scheme. So that's going to go to 9. So that's how it works, right? Uncertain loyalties, add 3 to the main. Yeah. Place 2 on the main scheme. Discard. Sweet. Goes to you.
Okay, nice.
I'm gonna
All
look at
right,
the top 5.
let me see what I could do while I am down still. Okay, I will use my scientist resource to put a spider tracer on Craven.
Yep.
So let's do that. He's got 6 on him. All right, I'll flip up. I will make Black Cat an honorary Avenger.
Sweet.
I will use a web shooter to give her a sidearm.
Nice.
As well. So now she's got 1, 2, 3, 4 that she could punch for.
Nice.
Okay. And then you said you're going to put a Sky Cycle out as well.
So next turn she'll be able to do 8 damage per turn. And so yeah, so if you want,
nice.
You can take out what's his face, Craven, or
yeah, I'm going to do that. But first, let me use Ingenuity, Quinn Carrier, and my Strength to put a webbed up on Sandman.
Yep.
Then, so Black Cat will punch Craven and he doesn't have retaliate, right?
Nope.
He's just steady and villainous. Okay.
It doesn't matter. You have a sidearm, so even if he does have retaliate.
Oh, yep, that's right. Yes, yeah, that has ranged. Perfect. So, so she punches for 4, and then Spidey will punch for 3. That gets rid of him. And then the Spider Tracer will remove 3 threat from a scheme.
Yeah, that goes down to 6.
And then a Chase Them Down will remove 2 more threat from a scheme.
Down to 4.
There we go.
Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm going to recover for 3, go to 4. I did my ability. I'm gonna look at the card. It is a now or never. I'm gonna flip up. I'm gonna use both of my finesses to play Contaminant Immunity, which is a green card, and go to 7 and get a tough. I am going to use double to do a Pheromones, which is a blue card, and stun. Oh, he's already stunned. Why am I doing this then? Don't do that. I'm going to use my Pheromones to Sky Cycle Black Cat.
Thank you.
Oh, I couldn't do it anyway. All right, I am going to use Return to Favored for a self-propelled glide and ready. So now I have 4. No, I have 3. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to punch. Oh wait, I'm going to exhaust to remove the Surging Sands. All right, done.
Cool. All right, I'm stepping away for about 10 seconds.
Okay, well, my mom just texted me. So
yep.
She's coming. She's just in the driveway. So I'm going to go open the door.
Perfect.
We're going to press pause.
Yep.
And in 10 minutes, we'll come back. All right, Eric, you're back?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, sorry.
No, no worries.
All right, so I didn't stop the camera. I'm just going to edit it out after. Let's ready up. And then this is ready. And then I got my 5 to 2, 4. 5. Hey, I got that armored vest for you. All right.
Awesome.
And he's super stunned.
So remind me, if he is webbed up.
Yeah. You don't get the.
So
that's why I don't use webbed
up. So
up
would not trigger, right?
No.
Yeah. Okay. Because he's not initiating the attack.
No,
it's completely stopped.
Yet.
Okay.
All right. So it's going to go to 7. He is stunned. He is double stunned.
Yep.
And then we have a now or never for you again.
Oh, gosh. So that is, I have to exhaust a character and remove a resource?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to exhaust myself because
but
Black
you can
Cat.
Cancel it if you have a. You can cancel it if you want, but
I don't.
Okay.
But I'm going to exhaust myself because Black Cat could now attack for 8 per turn.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. And then I have to remove a resource, and it's of my choosing, correct?
Correct.
Okay, cool.
And then he's going to advance against me for 1, so that's going to go to 8.
All right. We don't have any minions in play.
No
correct?
minions, nothing.
Okay, so I'm going to get rid of the Spider Tracer. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. So let's be violent. Okay. So I'm going to use a finesse, and I'm going to play an armored vest on you.
Cool. Thank you.
You keep stunning him, so it's like, oh, what else are we going to do?
Yeah, seriously.
All right. I'm going to spend finesse and a strength to play Spider-Man Noir, and then he can start, taking care. Oh, that's why I kept the. That's why I kept the. What's it called? I forgot what I said. I kept the. I replaced the med teams, but Spider-Man Noir is once you have 3 treacheries under him, he's a 3/3, right? For 3.
Right. That's right.
But you have to. After you resolve a treachery, if you control another web courier card, you can attach them there. So then you can put like shadows. It's only happening once, but you have to resolve it. So, and then I think what I'm going to do is I'll remove 2 threats. I'll self-propel glide, remove 2 threat, that down to 4. I'm going to flip down. Look at what's the last card? It's an under fire, so don't stun him. Because it's a boost of 3. And then I'm going to look at the top 5 cards in my deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm going to just get rid of a inconspicuous. And I'll leadership training to put a pheromones back. Yeah. Done. And you're good.
Okay, so I don't want to web up again.
No.
Because that's basically my only play. Of what I have here in my hand.
Oh, well, web him up. He's going to scheme for 4. So
right.
it doesn't really matter.
Okay, fine.
But then you're not drawing cards. That's the problem.
It's okay.
Okay.
So, all right. I'll use Genius, the Ingenuity, and the Quinn Carrier to web him up again. Black Cat will hit him for 4. Sky Cycle will ready her, and then she'll hit him for another 4.
That's insane.
So that takes him down to 11.
Cool. Oh, no. Hits for 4. Oh, wait. Hits for 4, resolves Surging Sands, and discards this. And then we discard 1, gets an acceleration. And I take 3 indirect damage, which I'm just going to get rid of my tough.
Okay. And then she hits for another 4.
And then she hits him for 4. So the first 4 doesn't go through, just the second.
Oh, okay. The first 4 doesn't go through. Oh, because he had one of his.
He had the sand form.
Right. Okay. All right. So then he's at 15.
Correct.
All right. I'm going to pitch one of these backflips because he's not attacking, and there's really no point in hanging on to them.
Yeah,
All right, ready.
I'm gonna cross the Spider-Verse. I'm like, I don't think I even need to play that. There's no Spider people in my deck right now.
I do have Enhanced Spidey Sense in my hand. I also have Nick Fury. I also have an Avengers Mansion.
Wow. Oh, yeah. I think we're gonna finish. I think we're gonna try to finish this, right? Well, I'll go in on damage.
Yeah.
So we're gonna add 4 threats. So that's gonna go to 8. He's gonna scheme for 1, 2, 3. So it's gonna go to 11. He wants to attack you. Can't.
Right.
Encounter. Calling in favors. I get Rhino, and we get a dirt trap for you. So Rhino is here, so you can punch his lights out if you want.
Okay. And Rhino has, what is
8.
8 health. Perfect.
You know what? He has 8. Oh, wait. Calling in favors. I'm just going to put it under Spider-Man Noir.
Okay. One reveal.
He now has a 1/1.
Right. Okay. Perfect. Okay. All right. Well, then if it's to me, Black Cat will take care of Rhino.
You know what? I was going to say, don't just punch the guy. Let's just kill him.
Oh, who? Sandman instead?
Yeah. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go ham out on Sandman.
Fine. Okay. So then Black Cat will hit Sandman for 8. That takes him down to 7.
Okay.
Okay. Then let's do. How much threat do we have? Because I also have an Into the Fray that I could use dealing with Rhino if we want.
Okay. I'll save it. And there's 11 threat, but we have a crisis to deal with first. So.
Okay.
I'll deal with the crisis, and then you can do your thing.
Right. Oh, that's right. Because into the fray you have to use on the main scheme. Okay.
Correct.
All right. Well, then let me use these two, this, and this to bring out Nick Fury. Nick will let me draw 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, cool. Now I've got a swinging web kick. Nick will remove 2 sand counters.
Yep.
Okay. Then let's do. If I do
Mouth
this, yeah. If I do this to bring out a web shooter,
yep.
then I could use a web shooter. That's 1. I'm going to get rid of into the fray. 1, 2, 3 to do a swinging web kick. Hit him. Well, that will hit him for 8. So Sandman's done.
So place 1 sand counter and resolve surging sands, and now he is a 1/3. When Sandman attacks you, the attack gains overkill, and then the first one, and then when Sandman attacks, indirect damage.
Right, and then he's at. What is that? 38 health. Looks like.
Yeah, 19 times 2 is 38. Yeah.
Yep.
I think we're gonna take him down in 2 turns.
We'll try, definitely. Okay. That completes my turn.
All right, I will look what's up. It's a panic in the streets for 2. All right, so I'm not going to stun and confuse. I'm going to flip up.
Oh, Spider-Man didn't do anything.
Do you want to just remove the dirt trap?
Sure. Yeah, because he could thwart for. Well, he thwarts for 1.
Yeah, perfect.
Yep, perfect. Okay.
So 1 and 2. All right, perfect. He did his thing. Okay. I am Spider-Man. I'm going to use a finesse for a ready for action. Spider-Man will get a tough. And he has 5. He has 7 health, so I want to heal him at one point. Because then his attacks are overkill now, not indirect. So now this tough actually matters. Okay. I am going to use Spider-Man and finesse to play Silk, which will go and get rid of a treachery. We don't need Shadows of the Past, so let's get rid of it.
Sure.
Boom. No shadows. So now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now he's going to do 6 damage twice. It's 12 damage on my turn.
Nice.
I'm super excited. All right, I'm going to spend 2 to play across the Spider-Verse. I'm going to exhaust the Spider-Man card and bring back 1 from my discard pile. I'm going to bring back Spider-Man Hobie Brown. Do you have a spider ally?
A spider ally? No, I do not.
So she's 3 now. So she will thwart for 3. So that's going to go down to 8. I'm going to use self-propel glide, thwart for another 3. That's down to 5. And then Spider-Man will punch for 1, 1, and 1. So we'll deal 3 damage to Rhino.
Cool.
Actually, no. 2 damage to Rhino, 1 and 1 from Silk and this guy. And he'll remove 2. That goes to 3. All right, so there, threat's under control, and then we can just take out Rhino.
Yep.
And take out everyone else. All right.
Cool.
Cool. All right.
I have 2 enhanced spider senses in my hand. We may not need them because you're getting rid of most of the bad treachery cards.
All right, so 2, 4, 5. All right, here we go. So we're adding 4 threats. So 3 plus 4 is 7. Sandman is stunned against me, but Rhino wants to initiate an attack. Now, unfortunately, because he wants to initiate an attack, his attacks are overkill and piercing. It will remove the tough, but I will deal 6 damage to Rhino before he deals anything.
Oh, wow. Nice.
So it's, how does it read, the piercing again?
Piercing reads. Hold on, I got my rule book right behind me.
When Spider-Man defends against an attack, deal damage. So yeah, so the enemy has to be attacking, and when a minion with when something has piercing, is they attack with and they remove the tough before dealing the damage. All right, I just want to make sure that I understood the keyword. All right, now Sandman's attacking you. Spidey sensing is tingling.
Yes, so I will draw a card. Okay, then I will block for 4.
He's attacking for 4. You take no damage.
Perfect. I draw another card thanks to your unflappable.
There you go. Draw a card. I have now or never. I will exhaust a character. I'll exhaust Silk and spend a resource, and I'll put this under Spider-Man Noir.
Don't forget. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, don't forget, I have enhanced Spidey senses.
I'll get rid of the Warrior of the Great Web, and then you get a Craven. Sweet.
Okay, Craven. He's got 6.
Yeah, I have in my hand 2 double resources that have nothing to do with.
Right. Okay. All right. And then I'm up first. Yes. Okay.
You are up first, but I can call for actions if you want.
All right. Well, let me do this. I will use a power of aggression with how do you pronounce it? Fusillade. Fusillade, and exhaust the sidearm on Black Cat to deal 5 damage to an enemy.
Let's just forget about Craven.
Fine. All right. So put that on Sandman. So that's 5. So that takes him to 33.
Yep.
Okay. If I'm going to ignore Craven, Black Cat can hit Sandman for another 8.
Beautiful.
All right. So that takes him to 25.
1 second, Luke. I'm coming.
Then why don't I use these 2 to bring out Spider-Girl, and she will stun and confuse Craven?
He's steady, so.
Oh, he's steady. All right. And
matter.
he's our only minion in play.
Yep.
Right? Okay. All right. Well, then I can have Spider-Girl remove 2 from City Streets.
Yep. 3 actually, because +1.
That's right. +1 from Boot Camp.
Do you want to just try to go in on damage? Because I do have a bunch of damage, so I might be able to. We might be able to finish him.
Oh yeah. Nick Fury should be gone. Totally forgot he was in play. Yeah. So Black Cat already did her thing. Well then, yeah. If you want, instead of the City Streets, Spider-Girl could do 3 to Sandman.
Yeah.
Instead, which will take him to 22.
So if you had a physical resource in your hand, you could also, when you did your fusillade, you could have.
I do not, unfortunately. Although I could change it up, I could discard one of these, and then I can use the Quinn Carrier.
Correct.
Because that will just generate that, and then that will do 2 more damage. So he's down to 20.
All right, 20 damage. Let's see if I have 20.
Okay. Then here, I could also, let me flip down. I will use his ability, these 2. I'll bring out Moon Girl, and Moon Girl will attack for 2 more.
3 more.
Oh, that's right, 3 more because of Boot Camp.
And then you will draw 3 cards as well.
Yeah, what did I use to pay for that? And I did. Those were all mentals. So 1, there's another Fusillade. Oh, and I could do that, and I'll bring out Throg.
You will have to discard one of your allies.
That's fine. I will discard, right, because I've got 1. We'll discard Spider-Girl. I just decked out, but then Throg could attack for 3.
All right. So he's down to
14.
I think I can get there.
All right, right on.
All right. I'm going to use a finesse to do inconspicuous, so that's going to go down to 4. I get a justice token. I'm going to spend 2 to Venom Blast for 5. He's down to what? 9?
You just hit him for 5, so he's down to 9.
Yeah. I will punch for 3. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. I have a better idea. I will punch for 1 with my other guy.
He's
And
at 8.
then my warrior, the great, I'm going to draw a card. It's ready for action. And he's going to go into the med team. And then he's going to deal three cards. 0, 3, and 0. So 3 damage.
Okay.
Extra.
He's at 5.
Yep. Oh, I forgot. Because he killed the rhino and defended and took no damage, he should have been ready up. I am then going to punch with Spider-Man Noir for 2.
Okay. Down to 3.
I'm going to punch for 2 with SpiderUK. He gets defeated. I draw a card. It's Captain Marvel.
He's at 1.
He's at 1, and then she's got 5 attack, so she'll punch for 5. And
he's at negative 4.
GG's.
There we go. Okay.
There we go.
We can chalk up a win.
There we go.
Nice.
So there we go. We played into the strategy,
Yes.
and then it worked. And then just changing a few cards, right? We changed a few cards that didn't really make sense.
But also, like I said, it was just the timing. You know, I had a pretty effective first turn this game, and it really makes a difference.
It does.
And I'm got this Voltron Black Cat. You know, hitting for 8 every round is pretty good.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah.
And then we could have played into the strategy even more.
Oh yeah.
Because then I could have added the inspiring presence. So I could have just used that. And then again, it doesn't take anything away from my deck to do that.
Right.
I can just enhance your strategy since I can play the 2 aspects. So like I could have just had the ready for actions in my deck with the couple of upgrades I put on you, still play my strategy, which I can do only in protection. And then, I can see you have company.
This is my wife just coming downstairs.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
You have a mirror behind you, so.
Yes. Yeah. That. So showing my the stairwell. Yes.
I know it is. All right, so there you go. And then see, we didn't even need, if we wasted 6 damage on Kraven, we weren't getting there. See. So
right. Exactly.
We had an extra turn. But that was good though.
Yeah.
And that little med team, I think I didn't really explore this enough because I kind of kept my Web Warriors in play because I wanted my SpiderUK to do more stuff. But I didn't see him until my last card, right? Until my deck ran out. So that kind of changes a lot on a card. Like, oh, is it a good card? It was beautiful. I could have had him because Sandman was stunned against me, but he was defending for me if he wasn't stunned, dealing the 6 damage, then readying up with the hangar bay, and then 6 damage to Rhino. Still didn't take any damage. That's 12 damage for an ally that costs 3. Yeah, there's a lot of setup, but oh my God, is it cool when it happens?
Oh, it's crazy. Yeah, then it pays off so well. Yeah,
exactly. So that's the cool thing about this. Like, and again, Spider Woman can do it, and it's a unique thing to Spider Woman because she's the only one who can bring SpiderUK to 6.
Yes. Yep.
Because she could play the leadership, the 6 Scallion, that extra ally spot to get it up. Again, that's what I like about the game. I don't know if it's
just all these different combos,
and then you could play off of each other.
Yeah,
and there's an infinite amount. There's an infinite amount. So, thank you so much for playing the game with me.
Yes, of course, anytime. And I'm looking forward to playing in person with you on Friday.
Friday. Yes, Friday.
Yeah, because you fly in Friday.
Oh, I was going to ask you if you can stop at the post office because I have to mail a bunch of the things. I'll ask this for it, but if you can get some of those express letters there, they're free.
Oh yeah.
You can just.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No sweat.
Just grab a bunch and then I can just fill them out over there because I have everyone's address. And then Saturday morning I just go to the post office and just drop them instead of writing everything there. Right.
Totally. Yeah. I'll grab a bunch of those.
Perfect. Thank you. I'll edit that out because it doesn't need to be on camera. But
All
for
good.
everyone you guys watching, if you ever
Yes.
wanted to play the game with me, with more people, join Marvel Champions Playtime, the Facebook group, post, and then this is a big thing that I'm going to be doing from now on, is I will be inviting people to join me live, and we will play the game together. So this should be really, really fun. And then anybody can do it, even if you don't have a camera, or if you have what's it called there, OBS, or not OBS, tabletop simulator or Octagon. Right. You can just feed that into the camera, and then you can play off whatever you like, and then we can have some fun like that in a multiplayer setting. So on that note, thank you guys. Thank you, Eric.
Thank you
to everyone that watched this video till the end, and sorry for the interruption. I hope you guys have a great end of your week and have some fun and just play the game. Bye-bye. And stream. Boom.
All right, and we're out. Cool.
We're out. We're done.
All right, so the StreamYard